Hello. Hello, surprise. Hello, surprise. You know what I did last night? I recorded, but I'm gonna do another one. My mantra. I've been doing mantras. Been really amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we have some new members coming in. Let's welcome the new energy. Love, 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 love. When new energy enters in, we all do in membership because it gives us new perspectives, new people to play with, new things to do. I'm really signing on because I wanted to answer Olivia's question for all of you. Because I only read the very beginning because I was on a call and it's in my video. And I thought, oh, this is a great opportunity for me to answer Olivia's question and really talk to all of you. So I'm going to read through it and answer it. And I want to just share a couple of things. One is we've been playing games with numbers, as you've noticed. So the 444 was just for your own benefit of getting into the practice of playing with numbers. The 555, I'm playing a little game, which I will reveal on Monday. So definitely look for that post and do the 555 one. And do the 444 one too. You guys are doing amazing. I've been reading some of the responses, and it goes to show me that you've watched the numbers class and that you've been studying. And for those new members, definitely go watch the numbers class. You're going to friggin' love it. You're going to friggin' love it. That was such a fun class to do. If you haven't, I think next week, I think in a couple of weeks, there's going to be a podcast that comes out about claircognizance. I did a pod potty on claircognizance. So make sure you listen to that one. I can't remember which episode it is. It's next week's episode. So you're going to want to listen to that because it was really good because it's very hard to teach claircognizance. And I kind of just showed up and whoosh, let the downloads come in and teach all of you. So I wanted to answer Olivia's question. I also wanted to let you guys know that I've put together a year-long program called Next Level Living. And right now, I am inviting the Soul Finder Academy graduates, but there's possibly an opportunity there where I'm going to invite people who've worked with me in Membership for Your Soul, who've been thinking about joining Soul Finder Academy, and have done the SAS experience. So I'm just playing around with it. I am going through, and I'm going to promise you I'm going to do Olivia's thing, but I just want to share this with all of you. If you're interested in that, just send us an email, care@marilynalauria.com if you're interested in learning more. It's a year-long program with me. It's never going to be priced at this level. It's being priced very, very at a good price for everybody. Obviously, the graduates get a different price because they've already been through SFA. So I'll have more information on that in a bit. I'm still kind of figuring it out if I can open it up to other people. But in the meantime, what I've been learning and going through has been exponential growth in my own life. And it's been really great to participate in my life in this way. And I want to welcome all of you to do that in your own lives if you're not already doing it. And the rituals and techniques and the tools that we teach in Membership for Your Soul, I think are really great places to start. So and we're also going to be introducing accountability pods in probably 2 months, which is you're going to friggin' love. And it's really going to help you to get the lessons done and set itty bitty goals that you end up doing. And it's really a great program. It'll be ready in probably 2 months, and we'll be introducing that to membership. Okay, let me get to Olivia's question because I do have another call, back-to-back calls. Hello, everyone. All right, so I wanted to answer this because when I just read the first couple of lines, I was like, oh, this is like something I can teach everyone. So I've been looking for a job for nearly 3 months now. I actually turned down an offer because I knew it wasn't right for me. I was pretty sure I would get an offer soon, though, but I'm not getting contacted much anymore. The upshot is that I've had more time to do deep spiritual work, which I'm happy about. So, Olivia, right away, this is letting me know that you're looking for a bridge job, not an actual career. And because you're not committed to your soul, that you're looking for a bridge job, it can be a bridge job can last 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, doesn't matter. But what a bridge job does is it offers you the opportunity to do the deep spiritual work by paying the bills. Doesn't tax you mind, emotionally, spiritually, physically, psychologically. It doesn't tax you. And it's usually a good environment to work in. It's a fun job. It may not be the best thing because it's not like the thing that you're passionate about, but it's a good job in order to pay your bills while you do the deep spiritual work. So I can already tell that because you're not committed to yourself in this way. And what that means is you're probably trying to figure out what you want to do. And you might be a little bit all over the place and scattered. And you've got, I know you're raising a son and things like that. And this is not a bad thing about you. This is what people go through, right? So I'm just using it as a teaching tool. But once you say to your soul, like, hey, I'm going to go for this job. I don't know if this job is going to be forever because I'm waking up to so many spiritual things in my own heart and soul. And a lot of times we're very committed to the jobs that we take. So we're like, oh, we can't take a job if we're going to leave in 6 months. We do this like mental crap to ourselves. And instead, I'd rather you have a conversation with your soul like, hey, I'm on this journey right now. And I'm like doing this really deep spiritual work. And I need to have a job that's going to support me in this spiritual work. And I can support the job in the meantime. I can support the employers. I can help them with my knowledge. And they can support me by being good to me and nice to me and paying my bills while I do this deep spiritual work. And then when I'm ready to go, because there's something bigger and greater out there for me, I'll be holding that place for somebody even better to come in. So I see people struggle with this. I haven't even gotten to the rest of your question, which I'll read in a second, but I see people struggle with this all the time. And this is the answer. It's because people don't want the job that they really don't want because they're afraid, they don't trust themselves enough to commit to their own soul spiritual journey. When I did a bridge job, I didn't know that's what it was called because I didn't know that's what I knew I was doing a job for a brief amount of time for a year and a half at NBC to pursue my passion of acting. I knew I wanted to enjoy it. It'd be easy. I didn't even know all that actually. I just like pay the bills, everything. It was like the easiest friggin' job until I got to Atlanta and then it was a little more time for me for 6 weeks. I was like going to the gym. I was going to showcases. I was going to acting class. Then after that, I think before I became the lead, no, it was after I left being a lead in a play, and I needed to pick up some production work. And then MTV hired me for 4 months at my rate. And they were like, you can go to your acting class. Don't worry about it. We don't even care. We just need somebody here. Like, it's incredible what you can create. And I was making a ton of money. I even pulled in another bridge job where I was working from home and making like great money. You can do it. So let me read the rest of your question now. The upshot is that I've made more time to do deep spiritual work, which I'm happy about. I've been able to get in contact with some of my hidden desires, like finding my blood family. Every time I meditate and work on my clairs, this comes up. Interestingly, my primary focus, which is getting the job that pays, feels secondary. Now we can put them together. Hey, I always write, when I was doing bridge jobs, I would write out what I wanted client-wise. Then I'd always get it because I believed it. I got a question for all of you in a second. I know in my heart things will work out. I've experienced a lot of uncertainty in the last 3 to 4 years. Yes, you have. And you're doing amazing. You're doing the work. So it's helped me with trusting, but still I keep getting recurring thoughts and questions. Am I doing everything I should be doing? Did I do the right thing? When I get anxious and overwhelmed because I don't feel inspired by any jobs, I just answered that question without reading it. Can you believe that? Wow, I know how to do this work. I try to take a break. I know I'm worthy, but having so many rejections feels draining. They're not the right jobs for you. I want you to sit down and say, I want an employer that's going to be really nice to me. Maybe it's a family owned business. They're paying me this much an hour. People are really fun to work with. At 5 o'clock when I leave, they leave me alone. They love having me there. I love being there. I love being able to help them with their business. I love being able to support them. And they're so supportive of me. They understand sometimes I have to go to daycare and get my son, or they understand sometimes that I have a lunch call that I want to listen into in membership. And they're really cool about it. I just got chills, Olivia. Create that job. You can. I know I'm worthy, but having so many objections feels draining. I'm working on keeping my spirit spots. Any thoughts, Marilyn Alauria? I think I gave you my thoughts. Okay. So I'm just going to check in with people, see if anybody's commenting. So those are my thoughts. Okay. Because when I did this for myself, I blew myself away. Like I remember sitting in my bed and I had my vision book, right? Which is in Abundant Living with Your Guides, which everybody doesn't have in the program, but some of you do have it. I did my vision book, which is like a vision board, but it's a book. And I would write in it the client I wanted. And then the next day, I'm kid you not, I would see an ad, I'd apply for it, and I'd get that client. It was just such magic. But we have to, one, trust that we can have it in our lives, believe we can have it, and then go for it and get it. So I was doing this thing last night and it asked a question. Do you believe you can succeed in your goals? That's the question I'm going to give you right now. Do you believe you can succeed in your goals? Sit with that question. And if the answer is no, ask yourself why and how you can shift it. Don't be like, oh, I can't. It's never happened. We don't do victims in this program. That would be a victimization thing, right? We do. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I believe it. It's been really hard for me, but I'm going to change that right now. I'm going to change that in myself. That's what I want to invite everybody to do. So, listen to this. This is a great video. I'll probably have Laura put this in. Maybe I'll have her put it in membership because people are constantly asking me this question and I'm constantly deep diving answering it. This is what a bridge job is. And when you don't get the bridge job, it's because you don't trust that you will honor your soul and do what your soul really wants. Instead, like I had a conversation with my soul. I didn't even know any of this existed. But I said to my soul, I'm committed to pursuing acting. And that was what I was doing at the time. I'm committed to my life this way. I promised like a year and a half, I'm going to go and work my butt off, make money, save money, study acting, get ready to do this. And when that job is over, I'm pursuing my dream. And then what happened when that job was over? The senior VP called me into her office and they just got 10 Olympic contracts for years. And they said, we really want to keep you. We're going to try to find a job for you in another organization till our contracts kick in. And then we want you in here with us. And I didn't say anything. And I started going on interviews. And I went on an interview and she called me into her office and she was like, what did you think? And I was like, I have to be honest with you. I'm done. I'm going to go act. And she was so wonderful. Now, if I stayed in that job, I probably would have been high up in the Olympics, but it wasn't my heart and soul. And I made a commitment to myself. And so what happened? I left NBC and 4 months later, I got the lead in a off-Broadway play. And then right at the same time, I got the Emmy. I got the notice that I got an Emmy from NBC. So you can do it. You can do it. That was my commitment to myself. And I honored it. And they dangled a carrot. And I thought about the carrot. And then I said, no, I promised myself I'm going to see what happens. So that is my bridge job explanation. For those of you who are just joining, watch the beginning of the video. If you're interested in knowing more about, I don't know what I'm opening up yet to, because I know it's just for SFA graduates right now or people that have been through the SAS experience. But if you're interested in next level living, send me an email at care@marilynalauria.com, just so I know who's thinking about it. It's not going to be for everybody. It'll be, especially if you didn't go through SFA, you're going to have to go through an application process. And tell me, do you believe that you can succeed at your goals? And tell me, give me your synopsis of this video, a summary of what you think a bridge job is. I want to see that the way that you learn is by teaching others or repeating. So give the summary of what a bridge job is. All right, guys, I got to go. Have a great weekend and enjoy yourselves. And welcome to all the new members. Welcome, welcome. Bye.